Don't forget to subscribe!
I'll reintroduce myself. I am Xiaomei. I am the narrator of the story you're hearing.
Since the episode of Fruits Basket is where Toru fell off a cliff, some people began to think that this is similar to Tekken.
You serious?
I don't. We are serious, Jonah. In this video, we'll go over why Toru falling off a cliff is similar to Kazuya and Tekken, and we'll see how this is similar to Toru. She almost died like Kazuya.
Before we begin, we ask that things you hear cannot be independently verified. This information is to be treated as rumor, gossip, or wishful thinking. Much of what you hear has to be taken with a grain of salt. With the mandatory halting out of the way, let's dive into what we have learned.
In the Fruits Basket episode, What's Your Name?, Toru introduces herself and offers her hand in friendship to Akito as if he never had met her. And at first, Akito slapped Toru's hand in rejection, believing she's lying and will eventually abandon her if she becomes too difficult. But then, Toru offered her hand once more in sympathy, and, because of it, out of nowhere, the ground Toru was standing on crumbled and she found herself falling off the cliff. This was a foreshadow in episode 1 of season 1, the part where Shigure warned about the ground in that area that was unstable and will collapse someday. And Akito witnessed it. She became shocked and horrified in seeing Toru fall to what could have been her death. She then screamed out for help, which caught the attention of Yuki, Shigure, and Kyo from afar. Toru was actually unconscious. She sensed that someone was crying, and she thought it was Akito, but it was actually Kyo. Toru desperately says that she still has to chase him, to reveal Kyo is the reason why she chased him that day when he became a monster, because she knew she fell in love with him, and she wanted to tell how much she cares for him, and she wants him to continue living. And, miraculously, Toru manages to regain conscious and use her strength to put her hand on Kyo's cheek, and she mutters to him that she's alright and everything will be alright. Akito, who is back in Shigure's house, got up and looked at the door. Meaning she must have sensed that Toru is still alive. Kyo is relieved and told Toru not to talk and that it's alright, and then kissed her afterwards. After Kazumi's death and before Jinpachi was sent to Hamaru where he died of starvation, Kazuya was brought into the mountain by his father, and after he heard about his mother's passing, Heihachi feared he might have the devil gene, but while on the mountain, Heihachi did tell that he would beat him to see whatever it would take to a helm to the Mishima Zaibatsu. Kazuya tried to beat Heihachi, but fails, and the old man throws his son down the cliff, but he miraculously survived due to the devil gene.
Coincidence? I think not!
Exactly, Bernie. You got it!